Alrighty, we should be live. I think I got it this time. Everything looks excellent. I'm gonna start doing cool talking points once you give me the go ahead on the notification. But I'm excited to talk about NPCs today.
Your microphone's all good. How do
I,
you
I
know, by the way?
huh?
How do you know if it's good or bad? How do you know if your microphone's good or bad?
There's a music. Somebody will tell me someday what that means, but it's like a music bar on OBS Studio, and it's like green and then like yellow and red to like indicate like noise volume lines. Uh,
Gotcha.
it's working fine. I haven't done shit.
Okay. I got the notification for what it's worth,
There
so
you
we're
go.
good.
There you go.
We
Yeah.
are
So
live.
cool. And
So happy
then
Monday.
yeah, happy Monday.
So you drinking anything special today?
Just got green tea again. I'm just chilling today. Yeah, I'll probably get a
All right.
crack open a beer later, but that's about it for now.
Nice. Celebrating.
Yeah, celebrating.
Splurging a little.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'm drinking my protein shake here. Got a quick workout in, so yeah, trying to be healthy. Told you.
Are you
Gotta
quote
wake up.
unquote sober for a little while? Like, are you drinking any wine at all, or just taking a break for a little bit?
I'm trying to be good for a while
Hmm.
until I'm not.
Do you have a planned date of when you want to crack some wine soon or anything like that, though? Because
I don't. I'm just trying to be good, as good as I can for as long as I can.
okay, okay, but like I'm trying
It's
to
not like
think.
I have a 3 month dry thing where I have to
Yeah,
not drink anything.
yeah, because I still want to do that hackathon day where we stream for like
Yep,
a million hours, but I think we should drink wine
absolutely.
that day. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
In between every glass of wine, we'll rip out like 20 push-ups and like
That's right. Yep,
20 body weight
that'll
squats.
counterbalance it for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It'll even it out.
That'll be a challenge
All right.
episode. That's how we should do it. Yeah.
So NPCs, like you said, I had a little inspiration from our last stream. It made me think that, you know what? Like, how do we get to Old Hob or Hester or whatever hell his name is? That wasn't planned until like level 3 or 4 in the adventure. So I realized we were probably missing that intro NPC that when you land in the game the very first time, that's who you're going to interact with. And so, with the idea that war is in the background, in the background of the shadow of the plot, etc., the story, I thought that maybe today we could try our hand at creating the first NPC that you'll uh, basically interact with when you go to Junction. Different starting zones will have different people, of course, and they'll have different motivations based off of obviously their background and race because they go to different starting towns based off of those combos. So, but the very first person that you should interact with in Junction, I was thinking, would be Drill Sergeant Zim.
Mm-hmm.
So, the reason I'm thinking Drill Sergeant Zim, first of all, does Drill Sergeant Zim mean anything to you?
Not yet. I did not finish reading all the lore just yet.
No, well, so here's the thing about AOD. Not only should it be like its own lore, but the fun part of Dawn of the Dragons were all the Easter eggs, all the names of places and people and quotes from either literature or pop culture or songs or whatever. So, like I was telling you a few episodes ago, there's going to be a Lieutenant Dan, right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
Forrest Gump. So, Drill Sergeant Zim is from Starship Troopers.
Ooh.
So, I don't know if you ever saw
I've
Starship
seen it
Troopers.
3 times and I can't recall this character. Not because they don't exist. I just don't remember the name.
Yeah. So Zim is the drill sergeant that Rico, when they're all training to be Starship Troopers, he's the one that wants to go out into the field at the end of the day. And the guy says, the only way that's going to happen is if I demote you to private. So get back to your post, drill sergeant. So Zim is the one who caught the bug at the end of the movie. So anyway, drill
was he
sergeant
the
Zim.
was he the teacher when they were in high school, or was that somebody else entirely? I'm sorry.
Now that's a different guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry that I don't remember Zim, but I have seen the movie a bunch of times. I just kind of forget off the top of my head. Yeah, cool.
You would recognize him immediately if you
Yeah,
saw him.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. Hmm.
He also was the guard in Shawshank Redemption, for what it's worth.
I have actually never seen Shawshank, which I know is like problematic. I know.
But anyway, what I was thinking, and hear me out here. What's going on? Where are we going? Let's go over to here, and let's go out to the server. And typically, when you create a new character, by the way, this is a bug that we need to fix. When you create a new character, as soon as you click begin on the character creation screen, it's supposed to drop you into the game rather than going to the character selection screen.
Okay. I'm sorry. What is happening now? Oh, right now, if you click it, it takes you back to the character select. Okay, I follow I pick up what you're putting down. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
it should just go right into the game.
Okay, got it. I follow.
All right. So Clerky here, if you notice, this is where people start the game, right at the beginning of this path.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone who starts in Junction should start right here. They'll all drop down right here. So what I was thinking is we should create an NPC that stands right here at the end of, or beginning, however you want to look at it, beginning or end of the path. So there's a person standing right here, and we either somehow indicate, like in WoW, there's a big, exclamation point or question mark for a quest, and you just click on them, and then you go into the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we will indicate that this is the person that you first interact with. There'll be dialogue with this NPC, and this NPC will give you your first quest and also give you an understanding of why you're in the world.
Maybe something like, halt, like, don't proceed, what are you doing? And then you explain, oh, I'm here for the war or something. He goes, perfect, we're looking for somebody. Like, maybe that's the... Let me know if you thought that was how it would shake out, because in theory, without invisible walls, you could just sprint right past them or something too. So I'm just trying to mash all that up. Yeah.
100%. Anyone who wants to, they can always bypass the dialogue.
Sure. Sure.
And they don't have to do any of these starting quests. They can just go off an adventure. They don't have to do this.
Right, that's a good point.
Which, for a twink or an alt or whatever, that's probably what's going to happen. They'll come in, they don't care. They're just going to go off and they'll 2-box or 3-box with their main account, and then they'll just level up that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I thought that we won't have a twink or alt because we don't allow sharing of items.
Right, but I was thinking about that a little bit more, and I was watching some old EverQuest videos. And I did this too. There's this, I don't know if you ever heard that term, 2-box or 3-box or 4-box, quad box.
Can't say
when you're okay. So what you do is you take your main and then your alt, and you log in on another browser with your alt.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you adventure together with your 2 characters or 3 characters or however many you want. And as you're killing stuff, your alt picks up the loot, even though your main is the one who's doing all of the damage. So no matter what, you can't really prevent your alts from getting loot.
Oh, I thought you were saying, though, that each player would have their own designated drop from the loot. So is that still accurate? I'm trying to think about how... And again, I know that I'm maybe sidetracking the main conversation, so we can leave this for another time. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe we table it for another day. Cool.
So you want to talk about the NPC here then?
Absolutely.
And how to create it?
Yeah.
So this is where I think we need God mode. No, not God mode. All right. NPC editor.
Any thoughts, by the way, while we're moving around on the transparency redesign for the hotbars, the system log chat? Do you like it, or do you kind of like wanting something that's a little bit not so?
So this is perfect. I love the hotbar stuff.
Cool.
I think the transparency on this will probably be a little bit lighter, or more transparent, I should say. But this looks great. Okay. I love it.
Did you try smashing keys yet to see the little animation?
This, you mean, when I click on this?
Yeah, if you click on your hotkeys and stuff on your keyboard, that'll work too.
Oh, I never noticed that little effect.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Fun little things, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I never even saw that.
Cool.
So, unless you're staring at it, you probably wouldn't notice. But now that I'm staring at it, I can't help but notice it. It looks great.
Which is true for most games, or UI in general, right? It's like the lack of it is like is like the problem more than it's the existence of it. When it exists, you just go, whatever. I'm glad it's there.
I love that effect.
Cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. All right. Sorry. NPCs.
Yes, and you have the admin panel. Yep.
So I think what we need to do is create, I don't remember this. NPC type? What is this? I don't remember this. This isn't. Huh.
Maybe cursor boomed something on the way.
I don't. Let's see here. I don't know NPC types. This is that you're supposed to like create an NPC here. Okay, well, maybe I can't create a new NPC.
It's okay. Maybe what the first thing we can do is make the admin panel not suck anymore. Yeah, it's totally possible that during one of those big refactors that it might have messed up the admin panel.
So how it was supposed to work, and tell me if this makes sense, is on the NPC, you would create a new NPC type, like a spider or a beetle or a guard or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be. And then once you created that, then you would create a group for it. Even if it was just a single NPC, it would still be part of a group.
Is that a
And
spawn
then
group or something else for a group? I'm
a
sorry.
spawn group. Yeah, a
Totally
spawn
follow.
group.
Totally follow. Yep.
Yeah. And then you would just place it on the map somewhere. So that was the idea.
That makes
Now,
sense.
other things that we need to do is add like loot and dialogue and quests and all that other stuff. So I guess ultimately we can go about this in a couple of ways. One, we can just create an NPC in the database, and that will be our drill sergeant Zim. And then we can go from there. Or two, we could start developing a tool to do this. Because you had mentioned like the admin panel and blah, blah, blah. So however you want to do it.
I think for today, we go and generate. Man, do we want instant gratification, or do we want to do our vegetables? I think now that I've had the 20 seconds to think it through, we should probably build out the tool, because like maybe you can tell me on games that you've worked on in the past, how did you guys shoehorn in like dialogue and stuff like that? Did you have a tool then already from the get-go?
So this is how old school it goes.
Mm-hmm.
All of our dialogue was stored in XML files, and it was literally our writer who wrote a Word doc, and then we would take it from a Word doc and shoehorn it into an XML on that NPC.
Okay, I follow. Yeah, okay. Damn.
So
I think it's
the
boring
word
for
dialogue. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's probably boring for the episode to work on the tool now, but I think that's the right answer. And maybe it should even be its own app instead of living in here. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% should be its own app.
Yeah.
100% hands down should be. But when I was initially doing this, I needed a kind of a quick way to just create an NPC and add it to the map that I was at.
Right.
So, okay, I guess that's the question. Where do we begin then? What do you want to do?
Do you want to do fun stuff, or do you want to do vegetable eating? Fun stuff, we could just kind of make sure the NPC gets onto the page, and we can start making sure there's even the ability for dialogue. Maybe that's the setup, and then the tool can work off of that. But we are getting a little way further, so totally up to you. I can go either way. I think the right answer is likely to work on the tool, but I could go either way depending on what your interest level is.
Well, then let's work on the tool, because we have to do the tool anyway.
Right.
I guess the question is, though, if we're going to have it as an external tool, are we doing a separate repo? Are we doing different database connections? How are we doing?
It should stay in the same repo. It should stay in the same repo. It should be specifically just a front-end app, and it can leverage all the same APIs still, basically.
Should we have like a tools folder, though?
We can. Well, but I say having it be its own just project is probably fine. That's my personal opinion. I don't think we need a tools folder just yet, but I guess I might not be thinking about how large. I think I'm trying to not make a plan where we don't price in stuff that'll happen in the future, but I can't see an instance where we're gonna have 17 tools. So I don't know.
How many tools do you think we'll need?
I think 2. I think we need an asset generator, and I think we need this, which is basically an admin.
What do you consider an asset generator?
The ones where I had talked on previously about how there was that guy who figured out the kind of styling that he wanted for his game, and then he was able to just have his app keep churning out assets based off of those settings, basically.
So like items and stuff, you don't think you need an
Anything.
item editor?
Well, sorry, what was that? An item editor?
Yeah, like an item creation tool.
I would have thought that could live with this tool as well. I thought this would be a one-stop shop kind of tool, like a God mode admin type of thing.
Oh,
What were you imagining as a tool then?
just the creation of an NPC.
Oh,
Like I
I
didn't.
see.
So you want a one-stop shop for the tool, and the tool can do everything.
That's what I was thinking. More of a general admin. It could do NPC generation, tool generation. It couldn't, and no assets on any of them, but that's its own thing entirely. But it would just be able to spit out all the JSONs that we need to basically, and maybe even push up the databases of what it is that we needed for everything in the game.
So yeah, in that case, then I don't know what you want to call it, like the admin tool. Is that what
Yeah,
we're calling it?
I think maybe not admin tool. Hear me out. Admin implies a user admin in my mind, and right now this is almost something a step away from admin. Let me know. You're more than welcome to disagree. This almost feels like game creation tool more than anything else. But I don't want to get stuck on verbiage and stuff like that the whole
Yeah,
time, which is like
naming
the
doesn't
most,
matter.
yeah. So I would just say it's okay. Then I guess it is it is very technically an admin tool, but when I think of admin, I think about it from the perspective of a product that allows a user to be an admin. So like party leader would have like an admin tool, but if we're not worried about verbiage, then we can just call it like game creation tool. That's just how I feel about it.
Okay.
And do you hate the idea that everything lives in one place as a one-stop shop?
I love it. There are going to be some things later that we'll probably have to expose to the users.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, for example, later on down the line, champagne problems,
Yeah.
but I do want the user to be able to create um, towns. Like they'll have their own player housing, and so they'll want to be able to add items to their house or create a house or etc. Um, I also like how I picture it is there's going to be crafting in the game. So I don't know if that's part of a different window, a different system altogether, but they kind of go hand in hand with the admin tool. But we can figure, or sorry, game creation tool,
Mm-hmm.
but we can figure that out.
I think I think to me that is an admin tool. That right there, what you described for the player, admin to me is specific for the user because we're not. We can we might literally be like if we're running around the game, we might literally be admins like the way that you think about it in the 90s and 2000s gaming. But within product sphere, I would almost call this creation tool because we're the only one. This would never be publicly exposable. When I think of
Okay.
admin tool, I think of publicly exposable. Hmm.
Okay. So let's just do that then.
Okay.
So help me out here. I need your brains on this one.
Yeah. How about um, let me think about how I want to say this. So we need to basically maybe you can drop the front end folder in right now. Yep.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh no worries.
A stupid piece of paper. Who uses paper anymore?
Cool. I would say that I would tell Claude something along the lines of like, let me see. I wish I had Whisper here too. Um, we need to create a creation tool that mimics a lot of the functionality of what happens in the admin panel and God mode of this game. Cool.
My transcription skills.
Good job. You could be a court reporter.
Yep.
Next part, I would just say this needs to be a front end app that mirrors all the settings of this current app. A front end, maybe that'll be more clear to it. Yeah. The intention is for this to be an internal tool that only game creators can use.
How do we designate that?
Well, right now we can only fire it up locally, so
TBD on how to designate a game creator.
yeah. And right now, because we can only do it locally, that helps us from a lot of security issues.
We could also we'll put a database field or something on the user to indicate whether they're a game developer or not.
Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out now, this next part is the most important part to me, is right now the game is hitting local APIs, but we almost need the tool to designate choosing between hitting local APIs, dev, which is deployed APIs, because you need to pick and choose where you're dropping this down into your database, right? Because we need to make sure that it's hitting the right database on Supabase.
Well, item creation is a back-end service, so it should hit the same back-end services as the game, right? So it doesn't matter. It's just wherever you fired this up.
Yeah, so we just need to tell the plan it needs to basically behave and hit the same back-end and chat service as the front end, right? You know what I mean? I don't know how to quite word that just yet is what I'm getting stuck on. Let me think what else.
Locally,
so it will need auth because it needs the proper auth to.
Well, no.
But you need to get the keys and whatnot.
Oh, so I keep thinking that we're going to be logging into the game first.
I know, and that's why this is the architecting part that I'm going slower on because I'm like shit, all the things that need to get passed around, and that's the issue. So I would say like it needs to handle auth the exact same way as the front end app so that it can hit the same APIs and services. I'm trying to think what else.
Do you want to describe what the front end even looks like for this game creation tool?
I don't think so. I think I want to make cursors cook it up and then I tear it down.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we just say it should behave like how a normal industry admin panel would look like. That's honestly what I would say.
Tool or panel?
Tool. And at least at the very end, right, ask me any follow-up questions that would be necessary for you to understand me more clearly. And then one more thought I had. This is why I'm an awful fucking architect, because so many things are swimming through my head and then I can't focus on one of them. Let me think. Let's see. No, but I know of all the problems. That's the issue. I know all the problems. I know all the pitfalls. I want basically just at the end, just be like, I want this front end to be a Vite app, just like the front end. Name it creation tool. That's what I would say.
I called it game creation tool up top in quotes.
Perfect. I just almost want to hammer it in, and I don't mind just overspelling the context and letting it see how it behaves. And I say we let this be a first take.
Go.
What we could have done also, now that I literally just thought about it, is be like, if I logged in on the front end, then you should log me in over here so I don't have to you know what I mean? Like, it could just carry the token across the browser. So didn't think about that.
That would have been a lot easier.
Yeah.
You log into the game and now you have access to the tool because you're already authed in the front end.
Yeah. This is why this would have been great if somebody was paying us to make this. We could spend all day in a boardroom and then be like, I finally got it. We planned it out entirely perfectly with like, whiteboards and stuff.
So when you're talking about assets and a separate tool for this,
Yes.
you don't think that should live in here?
It can. It's just gonna be it can totally live in there. There's no reason why it can't.
That's what I was thinking. If this is truly a one-stop shop,
Yes.
how I kind of picture it working, and this is just me in. Okay.
Can you enhance a little bit?
Oh yeah, sorry. I
No,
always minimize.
oh yeah,
it
no worries.
because-
It's never a problem until it's like, oh, I should probably lock
I know.
in. I should probably
minimize
lock
it
in on
because I
reading.
work on my laptop at home, and anyway.
Yeah, and then usually it's fine until I have to lock in. Okay, let's see. God damn, they're asking us the hard questions immediately. Let's do C.
I think manual.
I don't see any issues with that. Let me double check though. 2D grid, no, that's fine. I don't need that. Only NPCs definitions, no placement. Yeah, I think manual's fine because we just tell it the coordinates, and that's plenty for us, right? For now.
Yep.
Cool. I know that'd be sick to like drag and drop it onto the map and shit, but it's like, come on, we're good. We're good.
This would be awesome.
Yeah. Phase 2 for sure. Cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to have like a little map, and then you're dragging the NPC into the correct spot.
I have a long history working on admin tools, actually, so it's probably like my favorite shit to work on. So don't worry. We can once we have the most champagne-y of champagne problems, we'll have the best tools.
By the way, this is for anyone who's wondering. We have no chat, right? No chatters.
Nope.
No chatters. All right. In the future, if anyone watches this, this is my new. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, it's done already.
You can check it out the plan.
By the way, this is probably too. Let's do this. You probably can't read it. Too wide.
Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Admin panel. Current state summary. Yep, cool. Off. Cool. Glad I read it.
Item editor, skill editor, starting gear editor, NPC editor, spawn editor, character tools. Interesting, yes, because of adding items and skills to a character.
From the God mode, right. Mm-hmm.
From God mode, yep.
Cool, looks good to me. Perfect. Wait, that port's wrong, right? Unless that's a new port. Port, so it can run alongside.
It should be 5173.
What's the port for the front end?
5173.
Oh, good. Then 4 is good because we want it to not be the same one. Okay, cool. I was like, oh shit. I was reading it as if it was the same one. We're good. Okay, cool. Config files. Yeah,
it is 5173, right?
I don't know. That's why I was,
now you have me questioning myself.
No, I think you're right. That's why I brain farted because I was like, oh no, wait, isn't that the same one? But we're. I don't even have the repo up right now. All right, we're good. We're good.
5173.
Cool. So we're good at 4. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, it looks good to me. The only caveat that I would add is, in case you're nervous that handling auth is too much work for it, just let me know, and maybe we could scratch that out and say just use you for the front end auth.
Yeah, I say let's try it.
Cool, let's do it. I think I'm fine with it so far. Then. Yeah. Cool. Chat service is not needed. That's absolutely correct for now. Yep. Oh, but it needs a game socket to update the other app. right? Or maybe there's no movement. If I create an NPC, I'll need a socket to update the front end so it sees it, right?
Only if you want to do it in real time. I didn't picture this being a real time.
Oh, I imagine it in real time. Okay. Then I'm tabling. I'm gonna. How about this? I say we're good with this, but I would imagine it in real time, and I will make that a note. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if we can do all this in real time, that would be amazing. Then you truly are walking around as a god, being able to do all this.
That was absolutely how I imagined it.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I say let's just do this.
I say let's do it. I'm good with it. So tell me more about your shake.
So yeah, this is a specially designed Steve shake, created by me for me.
Ooh.
So it starts out with some frozen berries from Costco. I'm on this Costco kick. I think I told you that.
Yep.
So they have these like massive, I mean, just huge bags of frozen berries.
I got a mango pack right now.
It'll last in my freezer for a year. I can tell you that.
Sure.
Anyway, so I do a handful of frozen berries, and then I do my protein powder. So I'm using Ghost protein powder because I like all the different flavors that they have. Yeah, I'm a wuss. I don't go for the pure, vanilla, basic whey protein. No, I like my whey protein flavored. So I usually use Nutter butter, but today I'm using marshmallow cereal.
Cool.
So it feels like a little Lucky Charms because it has the little charms in the marshmallow cereal, the marshmallows. Then I add a banana. Then I add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds.
Good.
I don't know if you're a chia seed guy.
I use chia seeds in my smoothies as well.
Do you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a guy, you probably never met him, Dale. No? Okay. He actually, he works where my day job is. And so he actually is a beekeeper. And so he sends me honey from his bees. He sends me bottles of honey directly from his bees. So I put a little bit of honey in there as well. Then I put in my ice on top of that. And then I use a Ninja blender. That's what this is. And that's my smoothie.
What's your liquid source? Are you using water or something else?
Oh, yeah. So normally I use milk,
Mm-hmm.
but my refrigerator is jacked right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not keeping everything cold. Only the freezer works. So normally I would use milk, but I've been using water.
Yeah. I've been using water and lime juice, and I haven't noticed too big of a difference over like not having like milk or something. So, yeah.
That's the other thing is not only do I get the big ass, frozen fruit, but I always order. I want to get 1 lemon from Costco, but no, you get a bag of lemons, and
you gotta get 30 of them. Yeah, you gotta get a 30 pack. Yeah, what are you gonna do with 1 lemon? This is Costco, brother.
That's the other thing that I add to. I forgot is I chop up a lemon and I squeeze that in there as well, which complements the honey, and so I feel a little bit more healthy with lemon juice in there as well.
The acidity is deeply needed in all smoothies. Actually, that's my personal opinion on that. Yeah.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. So anyway. This is my new kick, and I love it, and I have it after working out.
Love it. So, that's your little reward, right? Yeah.
Yes, this is my little reward. Exactly.
Yeah. Do you hate choking down protein powder? Like, if you just, like, mix it with water, and can you slam them? Or do you feel like, oh, this is, like, difficult to slam back?
With water, it's the worst.
Okay.
I can do it with milk, especially if you add a little ice to it. Because it's a little bit creamier and the coldness kind of makes it easier. It's more like a treat. But yeah, if you're just doing like 2 scoops of protein with water, I'll do it because I have to, but I don't necessarily enjoy it.
Sure. I definitely do a scoop of it. with water often. Then you just hit it with like the fiber supplement, and like maybe some
Yep.
creatine, and and I just choke it back. I'm like, oh,
Yep.
this is what gains taste like, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. Exactly. Why do your gains taste so bad?
Yeah, but I'm making smoothies often right now. Chia seeds are dope, but dude, they're so caloric per tablespoon. It's like 150 calories per tablespoon. I'm like, holy shit, that's so much. But then
Three tablespoons.
but the daily
The
fiber
serving
is
size is
yeah.
the serving size is 3 tablespoons of chia seeds.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I just remember reading my
Yeah.
bag. I was like, holy shit, that is so caloric, but you also get 90% of your daily fiber and
I know.
150 calories.
Exactly right.
So I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
this is still good, but this is crazy.
The secret benefit to chia seeds
Yeah.
is it's 100% of your daily allowance of fiber.
Lol. Alrighty, let's test this out.
Okay.
Make sure to hit NPMI. He forgot to tell us to do that. NPM run game tool? Why did you... Yeah, huh.
Why do I have to do I?
You just gotta do an install on your app the first time you want to use it.
Really?
Like once you go into game creation tool.
Which
Unless it did it for you already.
do you think I have to do it here?
I'm pretty positive.
Just like that?
NPM, just I. No dash I. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
this is so big I can't see it.
All good. I think it did it for you. Now let's go ahead and try to do npm run dev.
You mean this?
No, just npm run
Oh,
dev.
we're already there.
Yep,
Never mind.
yep, exactly.
Oh, it's doing it in the console?
The fuck? Okay. All right. We're back to regularly scheduled programming.
Did you see that though?
I did. I did see it. Did it say it failed? Let's see. I'm looking over here now.
Said super base not configured.
Okay, so I had a feeling this would happen. I would go back to the tool and say, hey, by the way, you were supposed to have used Supabase the way, yeah. Or, and it's possible also the backends need to be running as well. So it's possible that's the problem.
That's true, but where is it hitting? It's hitting my local?
I'm not sure yet. I would think so. So we need to make sure the backend is running to start. Mm-hmm.
But this is going to
Run dev : Supabase. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. We have to hit super base with this.
Yeah, now we gotta run the other tool because I think you just crushed it. So go back and run the tool, and hopefully we'll have some success there.
Add a new terminal.
Yep.
Come on. Game. What is this? Game creation tool. Does not like that.
Yeah, let's see what it's hitting. Okay, so it's missing the environment variables, I bet.
This is the same thing that always happens to me, though, when it comes to ENV. I always get screwed on ENVs.
Well, that's it, somebody had to fix it eventually, right? So that's
You
probably
always
why.
fix it for me.
I know. I had to go in there, and it takes forever. I fucking hate working on ENV files. Let's see. It doesn't even have any of them. So
It doesn't.
how about we just go to front end, copy and paste all of them over, and
That's
drop
what
them
I
in.
was just
Yeah, I
gonna
don't even.
I was just going to copy all of them.
I agree.
Well, actually, I don't need. I just here, whatever.
Yeah, I just copy them all. That's
Whatever.
fine. Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
Oh,
Cool. And that's fine. It's all good. I would crush the front end and restart it. It looks like it did it already, but I would just crush it and restart just in case. And I think it's not going to work, is my guess, and we'll go back to cursor.
actually, I need to crush the back end because of these new configs.
You
right?
do not. You do not. The back end would stay fine. The configs only affect the front end.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. That's a Jesus. It looks pretty crazy, but it looks like it's working.
It's got something.
It's got something. It looks exactly like what a God mode tool would look like.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Now we get to yell at it.
Another thing works, but
I see.
you can see that the routes are changing, but
Yeah, which is
the
cool.
UI doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. So then let's start trying to chew this up.
Yeah.
I think
routes
it's a good
change.
I think it's a good point to change branches and commit if you didn't change branches yet.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
Let's just create a new branch for this. Sorry, I wasn't gonna do like a ticket. I don't think.
Too late for that. I don't think we went off script. This is awesome.
A second here. I do have a tools in linear.
You had the what
I
you
was just
said?
gonna do
Oh, okay, cool.
what is this? Game creator? Game creation tool.
Mm-hmm.
AOD 191.
Okay, let me see. And then there was something else that we were gonna do on this admin tool as well. I'm trying to remember. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Something we discussed?
Kind of, sorta. There's all a bunch of little gotchas. I'm trying to remember. It was. Okay, there was one other thing. No worries, it slips my mind.
Gotchas? We talked about it?
I don't know if we talked about it just yet.
Okay.
But we for sure need to have the ability for us to choose the environments on the tool. Unless the front end would always know which backend is being used. I guess it depends on how you run the tool. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'll table it for when I'll create configuration files for when you're running the tool, and then we'll just be like, oh, if you wanted it to hit dev, you do like, npm run dev something else instead of it being local all the time. So I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't create it created the branch, just switched me to it, but it didn't move any of this stuff to it for some reason.
It'll always be there on the new branch when you move over. It'll just come with you.
Sorry. Okay. Well,
Let's commit. And does it know to add when you say commit? Like, does it know, like, oh, cool, commit state change, awesome. I was like, Cool, there we go. All right, let's get back to it. Now we need to tell it that, what's the first thing? Like, we have two routes in my mind. We could either go down the route of getting the first NPC, or we could tell it as a shotgun approach, hey, right now when I click on the links, none of them actually hit the right pages. I need you to go and make sure that I'm able to create whatever the thing is, and successfully post it to my database. We either do the one shot or we just start with NPC and then say, all right, now do it for all of them. So I say we could maybe go with the NPC route first to be safer.
hold on a second. That's weird. My whisper isn't working.
Oh no, is it maybe just off?
Weird. Sorry. Technical
No
difficulties.
worries.
Yeah, I don't know. What in the world? All right. Well, I'll have to figure out Whisper. It's open. It's not. My hotkeys aren't working.
It's Monday after daylight savings. He's like, you're
Apparently
gonna have to
so.
wait, my dude. Maybe we can say, let's start with NPCs.
Yep.
And I don't know how to word it, but it should go and know the shape of the NPC, right? So maybe we go and grab an NPC row to paste in and be like, these are the kinds of things I need to be able to edit, and then for you to update.
Well, it probably already has the NPC editor code, right?
I hope
Does it
so. Oh
copy
yeah, yeah.
that?
If that's all correct, did we change NPC shapes at all at any given time, or be good?
I don't know. I haven't used the NPC editor in a long time.
Got it. Then should we just copy a row and throw it down? That's to me the easiest way to silver bullet it, but I'm indifferent to it.
Uh, let's go get the database schema.
Mm-hmm. Let me pull up my laptop and I can help you with some of this on the side. One sec.
What are we doing here? Tables. We're doing characters.
This is the part I need to think about. It's
Actually, no. Hold on a second. I don't want it to copy that row. Oh, what? Come on, you gotta give me a break here. What? You can't select this whole thing? Sorry. Let's choose our good friend the spider. Let's do this. Because we're creating an NPC here.
right. And right before you click that, I would mention at the very bottom, a couple extra anecdotes. Like, I should be able to create a new NPC that would then get pushed to my Supabase database. Cool. I think let's do that. And I say edit and delete for the ability to do all that stuff should just happen later on. Okay, you want to do it now? I love it. Because now it needs to fetch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with Whisper. Control plus win and speak. Okay.
Might need a PC restart after a while, which would suck.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Hmm. It's weird that it's just stopped working now, though.
Just like OBS not picking up my mic, dude. We just can't. We'll never understand any of these computers.
Isn't it sad that come to the point where Whisper is the norm for development now? Like for me, anyway. Like being
Are there other
rather than
tools?
typing.
Are there
What's
other
that?
tools that transcribe like without Whisper? I have Whisper now, but it's because I get it for free. I'm trying to think like there's got to be something that like Mac and Windows will just build this in someday and eat their lunch, right?
Oh, I just read an article last week that Claude Code now has their voice integration, which is a replacement for Whisper. So
Right.
they're building it right into the IDE.
Right, because I was thinking, doesn't ChatGPT and all these other homies, they allow you to just click on the mic or
Yep,
something, right? So,
absolutely.
okay, got it.
Yeah. The Whisper is going to, unfortunately, be retired here soon.
Yeah, I have been using Whisper a little bit more recently, and I do enjoy it for talking out ideas out loud for sure. It's pretty nice.
All right, macros done. Oh my gosh! So I made chili last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I told you this Costco beef,
You got
ground
six
beef.
pounders of it.
Yeah, 6.7 pounds came to me yesterday.
Oh, you ordered some
So I
more,
made.
or did you, or is this from the same order from last time?
No, I crushed that other one.
Wow, I'm impressed. That's a lot. So
I
you,
know.
so you thought it was too much, but actually you're crushing it.
I ate the whole thing in 1 week.
There you go.
So
Excellent, excellent.
yeah. So yeah, I got 6.7 pounds of beef yesterday. So I created 4 pounds worth of chili. So
Cool.
that's my go-to meal.
Love it, dude. I love chili, so and it's pretty healthy when you make it at home, honestly. So it's really great.
Relatively speaking, I mean, it's just basically beans, beef, and vegetables.
Yeah, you
So
don't add any weird fats or salts or whatever, so you're good.
nope.
Yeah,
Yeah. Relatively clean living.
I think it's clean. I think it's fine. I think it gets a bad rap because of you get it, you get it out and it's like chock full of sodium and fat and stuff.
Well, yeah, if you go and buy the Hormel chili, like
Hmm.
in the store in the can, it's just like, holy,
But if you make it at
so
home,
much
it's
fat,
if you make it at home, it's actually healthy. So I yeah.
so much fat, so much sodium. It's unreal.
Yeah, you have to make your own spice packets, which is annoying, but that's definitely what you have
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, and I do
Cool.
my own spices.
There you go. There you go. It's actually healthy. Cool.
Well, it says it did the thing.
All right, we'll find out.
Yep. I assume I need to restart this. I don't. It won't automatically restart, right?
It should. It should because it's just front end work right now.
Well, clearly not. Oh, I
Okay.
said to do a hard reset.
Does this look fine so far?
Oh, interesting. What's going on here?
What are you noticing?
See, the route is changing. I don't know if you can see,
Yep, I can. Mm-hmm.
but if I click on NPCs, it's nothing, right?
Okay,
But if I refresh,
I
since it
see.
knows that's the route,
Yeah, so that's just a bug. That's just a thing that needs to get done. Yeah.
so none of the so items works, but none of the other
So why don't you click on
menu.
starting gear and then click refresh? I see. So there's a routing bug. Okay. Well, there at least that confirms that these pages are actually kind of doing something.
Yep. So, oh,
What?
wow.
Hold on, did it fix itself? Uh-oh. What just happened? It crashed? It crashed, it looks
It
like?
did.
Okay.
It did crash.
Let's grab that bug. I
I don't
would
know what
grab
that
that for
means.
sure, and then let's tell it some stuff. I'm actually impressed it crushed this out so quickly. That's awesome.
Did you want to add more to this than that?
Yeah, I would say I'm noticing a lot of issues with routing. If I click on a link in the sidebar, it won't navigate. But if I hard refresh on the route, I'll get the correct page.
Uh, what did you say on the route?
On the route, I
Yeah.
see the correct page content. And then I would say also the app crashed at some point when I was clicking on the sidebar.
spawns route.
And got this. Yeah. Hmm.
Because the other stuff works.
Can you
It's
can you
just
can you
spawns.
can you start it over and see if yeah, just hit right there and let's see if you click spawns if it does it again. That's ideal. See, yes, okay, good. So then when I click on spawns, it gives me that error. Okay, cool. That's actually better that it wasn't random.
Yeah. Okay. So you said like alcohol, and yes, I will definitely drink alcohol when we jam.
Let's do it.
But one of the other things that I've cut out is sugars.
Mm-hmm.
So I love me some sugars. I love pastries. I love cookies. I love cakes. I like ice cream. I like all that. Trying to cut out all of that as well. So that's been by far the hardest part is the jonesing for like a crumble cookie.
I feel like you've been doing a really good job the last. How long has it been now? Like almost a month now. You've been going hard.
Yeah.
Have you noticed between that and the working out that you've been noticing a lot of gains or anything yet?
Not really.
Okay.
So I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just a mental thing, placebo or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen a lot of. I will say this. Maybe I do see gains on. So I told you about my Strong app, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see progressive overloads, so I can see my progress on the Strong app. But when
Totally.
it comes to like my clothes or my weight or whatnot, no, it's not a lot of gains there. But I'm definitely getting stronger.
No, that's good. That'll be the maybe the first thing is that like especially if you might not be getting smaller or losing weight or any of that stuff because you're just replacing with actual muscle right now, right? So
Yeah,
yeah, cool. Let's see, restart the dev server. Okay, I don't see why I would need to restart the dev server, but let's do that.
I was gonna say, should I just tempt fate and go on a hard refresh?
I have seen no reason
Too
why
late.
you would need to crash the server, but does Cursor know better than me? Am I a worse dev now? I don't know.
Too late.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool. Let's click
gonna do that anyway.
around.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
What did it say? It actually did. I didn't even read.
Let's go to the top. Hmm. Maybe
Fine.
we hard. I would just double check our work. Let's hard stop the front end and the dev server and just run them again immediately, and then let's give it one more try.
Let me crush the back end.
Yeah.
Where is the back end? Oh, we have a. Oh,
It was another
what?
terminal. It should be
Yeah.
to the right tab right there. I think that's ES build. Is it that one or the other one? The PowerShell. I remember you opened a new terminal.
Uh, Probably no. This one?
That's the
Yeah.
server. Yeah. So just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I added a graceful shutdown onto it. So we shouldn't need your start stop script, and then we'll go and move over to Moon Repo or Turbo Repo, and then we'll finally have everything be a one stop shop. But another problem for another day.
Uh, where's the other one though? That I
This one right
just
here. Yeah, this one right here.
there it is.
Yeah, you only
Called
just
PowerShell.
yeah.
Oh wow, what the heck?
It kicked you back, or I would yeah,
What
Command
in the
C a
world?
bunch.
How do you clear it?
I would do clear if you're it's actual PowerShell. Sorry, Control C a bunch of times. There we go.
What in the world?
I couldn't tell you what happened. But that happens to me all the time with terminal. Like it just kind of freaks out, and I have to smash Control C a million times.
Interesting.
Okay, let's click around the links. I'm presuming it won't work. Cool. I would just tell it, hey, nothing happened. I still can't route. And actually, if you can do me a favor and click spawns, let's just make sure it doesn't crash anymore.
Well, I can't. It doesn't route anywhere. So,
Okay, if you click spawns and then hit refresh, can you tell me what happens? Let's see.
well, let's do this.
Yeah.
Didn't crash at least.
Okay, cool.
That's what was happening before.
And
Like
now
if
the
I went to
routing works or
NPC,
something? I'm so confused. Oh my
and now
gosh.
that crashed.
So how did we get routing to start working all of a sudden? It's maybe it's like if you start on the items page, it makes it so you can't. Okay, that's what it is. And then character tools dies. Looks like.
Yeah. So you're right, exactly. If we start on items, we can't route at all.
Okay. And then make it
And we
crash,
know.
and let's save the error. Maybe it's the same one.
I don't even remember what character tools is. Oh, that's God mode, right?
I think so. All right, cool. Let's grab that. And I think I know what to do. I would say when I start at slash items, the other way for slash. Yeah, backslash. Yeah. And then I would say I still am unable to route between the links. If I start at another route, I am able to route. Yep. And then I would say when I got to character tools, I got this error. And I'll just fire that off.
My fingers can't handle all the typing. It feels so 2024. Typing. Typing. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I'll use Whisper
So
on my side and then post it to you.
so in addition, yes, crushing water.
Mm-hmm.
So I have about a quarter left. Quarter of the day left, quarter of my water left. So I'm on track with my water.
Love it, dude. Have you missed a day on that yet, or have you been able to slam it every single time?
Especially on the weekends, I'm really lazy when it comes to the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because during my day job, I'm sitting in front of a computer and it's always just sitting there, and so it's just easy to grab it and drink it during the week.
Mm-hmm.
But on the weekends, I'm like, no, I'm not in front of my computer, and so it's not as convenient, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not as, it's not in my face on the weekends.
Are you using Whisper, by the way, for Slack messages at work and stuff now too? Or
Always,
love it, dude. That's so funny.
100%. Yep, 100%. It's for emails, 100% for Slack, 100% for anything that you can imagine, even SQL queries or things like that. Yes, I use that. I use Whisper for everything.
Dang, so you really don't type anymore.
I don't. Very rarely do I type.
Got it.
Why does he keep telling me to restart the dev server?
I don't know. I shouldn't touch anything on the dev server. Maybe it made changes on the dev server. I don't think so. I'm sure it's just trying to remove variables.
Yeah. Whatever. You really want me to crush this?
That's the front end, and I say sure. Doesn't matter, I guess. At this point, if we're being really solid, as like if we're trying to do our best to cross our T's and dot our I's, I would crush every server and just keep doing them.
Whoa. What's going on here?
I think you can just create click on the trash can underneath. You somehow did something. So if you go to the right under node or PowerShell came out, I would trash can that right one. The other one. Down, right. I would trash can that one. Up, to the right. Yep. Cool.
It's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've never done that either. Alrighty, now let's find out. Click on the link. Oh my gosh, that's awful. All right, well, how about let's start. How about this? Let's try to just do something with NPCs first, and then yeah, and then we'll come back around to the items issue. Because then we'll have two things to tell it to fix at the same time.
Aha. So this is what I was expecting
Mm-hmm.
before.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad it works.
Yep. Do you spell sergeant with an A like that?
I think it's SE. It's like sergeant. Should be SEA, right? Sergeant. Am I wrong? Nope, it's
Yeah.
sergeant. Sergeant.
Yeah. Like this, right?
Yeah, it's a little small, but it should be SERG. Looks good to me.
Croonin, fighter. Actually, he's gonna be a warrior, and he's gonna be level 40. Oh, why can't I type? Really? You're not gonna let me delete? Okay. Interesting. It didn't allow me to do stats or anything.
Can you expand those things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's giving it to you raw like that. Okay.
And it didn't allow me to, well, okay. Let's save this and see what happens. Oh, that's annoying. Doesn't know what this map is. Junction, maybe?
Hmm.
Well, says it saved
We'll
it.
see.
Oh,
I saw I
it
got
did
added.
something.
Okay, okay.
So where is? Yeah, there's Drill Sergeant Zim. Saved to the database as an NPC. Well, it doesn't need to save the last name as NPC.
That's what you actually had on the
Did I?
form. Yeah, yeah.
Did it fill it in?
I don't know. I think it could have. That's a good
It
question. I
had to
forget,
have.
but I did see it as the
Definitely,
last name. Yeah.
definitely didn't type it in. Uh, I guess we check if it's in the game now. Oh, it has to be in zone spawns. So this is the other thing that it needed to do for it to show up in the game is now that we have an NPC, we need to add it to the zone spawns table so that this will actually make it show up in game.
So that's just the tool. If you could go back to the tool, I think there's a couple things. I'm gonna note your thing. What was that? It was zone spawn. I'll just say zone spawns need to be assigned or how edited. What do you think should be the word?
So wherever the map placement is, we need to populate the zone spawns table with that NPC group.
Okay, I don't quite follow, but I did take that note. Don't worry. So now we can move on to a couple other things. We'll just take notes and go from there. Cool. So if you go back to the tool, did you hate that NPC creation flow? I kind of hated it. So if you can go back to NPC, yeah, if you go to NPC types, what was if you clicked on new NPC type, what was missing, or is everything there?
So Oh, I see. It automatically populates
Yeah, yeah,
NPC.
yeah.
Got it. So ideally, it should have like the stuff that's in the table. So
Hmm.
in the characters table, it should have things like experience, health, energy, stamina, all these things. You should be able to edit those in the NPC editor.
Can you please copy that row, please?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna type a bunch of shit to you on Discord.
Okay.
And then if you can go and post that in Discord, we're piecemealing together a complete thing to tell Claude. Cool,
So that's
awesome,
what a row looks like.
awesome. And then if you go back to the creation screen, so include everything. And then what are we looking at? Anything else? It was then you hit save. Isn't that weird? There should be almost be more stuff that you do like map placement and groups, right? Shouldn't that all be here?
Well, it takes it piecemeal, but yes, ideally it should all be here, 100%.
What's the next step
So,
after this right here? Yeah, you hit save and then you moved over to groups. Is that what happened?
yep. So the reason for that is okay. So let's think of a spawn point in game like the guards, right? So there might be 6 guards and 3 archers. So that's the way this is broken up. You can kind of see it how it's done here. You create the definition of a guard first, which is a level 40 knight, and all of the stats and all of the dialogue that goes with that. Obviously, death loot table, inventory, they all are tied to the guard NPC type.
Mm-hmm.
But then there could be a group of 6 guards.
Yep.
Plus 3 archers.
Yep. Yep.
Etc. So a group is a combination of any number of NPCs in different groups.
Sorry, totally follow all that. How was it that it assigned one? I missed watching that. Was that you doing that manually after you created it?
Which one?
How did it get assigned that group? That's the part that I'm missing right now.
How did it assign this group?
After you created Zimmerman, or how did you get him? When you click groups, what happens? Or is that just all the group? Yeah, how did you get him to group 1? That's the part that I missed.
It just did it for me automatically. Like
Ah.
normally it's not supposed to.
Okay.
Normally in the groups here, you're supposed to be able to add different groups and then count. So like how it used to work is, okay, so now I have the NPC type of guard. Now I come in here, I select guard as the group, and I increase the count up to 6. Then I add another group in here, and I add 3 archers.
Okay.
And then once that group is done, that spawn object, as you called it, that's what gets placed on the map in the zone spawns table.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
But we don't have to do it that way.
No, no worries. I'm done with whatever. And then I'm going to send you all this. Let me know what you think. 1 second.
Okay.
So it's like... Okay, this is what I'm proposing. It's a combination of where I started all the way to where we ended. That's what I'm thinking, but let me know if anything is missing.
All right. Map fix something to the zone spawns with the NPC group. When I click on it. I just also want things to be. I also want things to all be a form, not like editable JSON for email. Yeah. So if it's an array, blah blah blah. Yep. Groups and map placement should all also be assigned in the same modal instead of just individual tabs. Yeah, I love all that.
Cool.
Let's see how it does.
Yep.
I'm not going to copy the whole thing. could copy the whole thing and delete, but someday we'll set up a public Discord.
We
And then
have one.
people will know it.
Yeah, we have one already, dude. I'm gonna invite everyone to hang out with me soon. I need people to chat with.
All right. Oh, we should have told it that. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
What was it?
Let's just have it do this.
What are you thinking now?
The item. No, just the item route thing still. We'll work on that.
Oh,
later.
right. Okay.
Unless you already typed it as a bug or something.
I didn't do any of that yet. I've only done features. I at this point, everything is a bug. This is one giant bug.
This is okay though. I think this is a good start on this tool.
Yeah, it's a good start. At least it is actually hitting the database too, which is awesome.
I was very shocked that it worked, honestly.
You want to know why it worked? Actually, no. The fact the front end app exists. That's the only reason it could then swing by and just monkey see, monkey do everything. That's the only reason why it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we had just like said, "Hey, here's a backend service and here's a chat service. I want to make this tool," it would freak the fuck out, right? It had enough context from the front end. Cool. Yeah, don't be lazy. Add all that stuff in. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time.
Yeah, it's interesting that. Although to be fair, it might not be its fault. I think when I wrote the original NPC editor, I just wanted bare bones minimum to see if I could create it and store it in a database. And to your point about monkey see, monkey do,
it just took it straight 1-to-1. I get it.
That's exactly it. Yeah. So if anything, you should blame me for not doing a more extensive front end on the NPC editor.
Steve, we're goddamn Americans. It's someone else's fault. We didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. And don't you ever forget that.
That's right. Speaking of America, did you hear about Anthropic getting blacklisted?
Because if I recall correctly, it was something with the robotics thing or something else. I'm sorry.
No,
they have so much shit. I saw something. It was either So I think I'm mixing up OpenAI and Anthropic. OpenAI is in the news right now too. I did not hear about Anthropic being blacklisted. It was because they wouldn't play ball with the government for privacy reasons.
Right. That's exactly what it was.
Got it.
So the Department of Defense, or whatever we're calling it, Department of War. They had been using Anthropic. They had already been using Claude quite a bit. And yes, you're right. So they wanted to re-up, and there was a clause that allowed the government to use mass surveillance of its citizens. And Claude said, no, hell no, we're not going to allow you to do that. And so now Claude is a supply chain risk, whatever the hell that means. But it basically means that no one in the government can use Claude in any meaningful way. So they completely blacklisted Claude, and now Anthropic is suing the government for calling them a supply chain risk because it affects their business.
I'm like pretty positive Anthropic's going to win, and taxpayers are just going to take the brunt of the government's inability to understand and process things.
I agree.
It's going to be like Anthropic's going to win, and I'm going to be like both annoyed and glad that they won. It's going to suck.
You know what's so funny about it though is the irony is, as soon as that came down, the number of Anthropic subscriptions actually skyrocketed because of
the good press. Yeah.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. And also the sort of like the antithesis, the antithetical nature of the public versus government. They're like, well, if this government is saying that Anthropic is bad, it must actually be good. So it's weird how it rebounded that way.
I mean, I agree with it. Like, I agree with the sentiment. After you explain all of that, I'm like, yeah, I'm even more down with Anthropic now, probably.
Yeah, because they don't want to surveil on its citizens.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to give that data.
That's so funny.
It's interesting, though. I did watch I watch YouTube quite a bit, and there's a YouTuber, Ezra Klein. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ezra Klein. He's a political commentator. He does a blog or vlog, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And he had on the AI guy from the Trump admin talking about this very thing. And it's an interesting. All right, come back to that.
Let's just test
Okay.
it.
Yeah. 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 In theory, we don't have to restart, right?
No, I don't think we need to. I don't know why. Yeah. I would delete Zim probably, and then, or if you don't mind, just like trying to add a new guy and ignoring the fact that it's
Yeah.
Zim. Yeah. Let's just try
Yeah.
it. Ooh, this is a little better.
So
Tester, a beetle.
insect. Class spider. Level 1. Experience 10. Health 4. Energy, whatever. Sure, whatever. Sure. Aggro radius. These beetles 1. Ooh. Ooh, I like it.
You like that? Yeah.
Oh,
Just oh,
I
it
didn't
didn't
mean
work,
to.
huh? Okay.
Well. Oh. Oh.
Okay, so it does not work. Does not work. That's good to know.
No.
Cool. That's okay. We'll come back around to that. Yeah.
Yeah. This shouldn't do anything.
Excellent. I like this part. Yeah.
Oh, can we do this for real?
Yeah, I hope so. It should work. Sorry, it'll probably fail, but it's probably set up to work. How does that sound? You're probably one
We,
prompt away from it working.
we should add a drop down on this to be able to select an item rather than put a GUID in.
Oh, okay, that's not a problem. Yeah, we'll just have to, we'll just have to update that accordingly. Yeah.
What? I thought I had a beetle eye in here. Do I not have beetle eyes? Apparently not. All right. Well, we're going to do a bat fang for now. We're just going to do a bat fang. And it's 10,000. There's one of them. You always get a bat fang whenever that beetle dies.
Cool.
We're going to do 2 beetles. So this is a problem.
What's up?
So the beetle definition needs to be independent of the number in the group. This is probably why it was separated out.
Oh, I see.
Because I can have a spider, as you've seen. I can have one spider somewhere. I can have that same brown spider somewhere else, but in a group of 2.
Right.
Same with beetles. So I can have a beetle, but I could have a group of 2 beetles or a group of 3 beetles.
Then it sounds like group needs to be removed out of here, and group needs to be its own tab because groups need to be manually created because you could have a spider and two beetles in a group. So
Correct.
So
Correct.
group. Okay, so I was like, I changed my mind. Group needs to be its own tab, maybe its own link to the side. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Group needs to be removed from the NPC generation.
So group and map placement can kind of go together, though.
Okay. Can you try map placement real quick?
Sure. I wonder why are there 4 coordinates here?
Uh-oh. With the map placement tab, there are 4 unmarked inputs.
I wonder what that is.
No worries.
Interesting.
I'm unsure. Okay, cool. Let's go back really quick. And then, do you think it's as dumb as one of them is like supposed to be X and one of them is supposed to be Y?
Well, I would assume that this is X, this is Y, and this is Z, but I don't know what the last one is.
Oh
Why?
shit. So there are four. Okay, I wrote with map placement. There are four unmarked inputs. I'm not sure. I'm sure what they represent. Okay.
I assume 5 should be nothing.
No
I
worries.
don't know. I
And then
can't.
if you could do me a favor, could you try? What was it that you were doing above with like the body armor and it kept disappearing?
Yeah.
So when
So
is it like when you try to add something?
yeah, it won't let me. Can let me do this, but if I try to add more parts, nothing happens.
It resets it even.
Yeah, it reset it. Yeah. Oh, if I just click delete to try to remove the word body, it just deletes the whole thing. It's like delete is tied to the delete button.
Can you show me what you mean again? I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
So I'm in here. I'm. You can see I'm moving around with my
Yep.
cursor.
Yep.
If I press the delete button or backspace button,
Yep.
it
Okay.
deletes the whole thing.
Okay. Got it.
It's like keybound that delete means delete.
Mm-hmm.
The delete button means delete the whole thing.
And then could you remind me what it was with the items tab? Okay. Tab slash link still has that issue. Okay. Fire it off.
I'm not going to save this.
Do not save. Yep. He is trash.
Trashed. And then, did you want to add the drop down from the item selector for the death loot table or not?
I say wait. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I noticed that you give it more than two instructions, maybe even sometimes one. It has a real struggle. If this was planning mode, I'd be more comfortable doing more stuff. But right now, I think we're really close to getting to a good save point at least. But yeah, so
Probably
we
should
can
have
do
come
all
in.
that. We can do all that. I like that's why it's cool to have an admin tool. Or sorry, I guess we should. It's good to have a creation tool. Just
You're going to
wait.
call it an admin tool until the day it
It's the,
launches.
it's problematic honestly because like you mentioned, there will be a publicly available admin tool for users, and that is very much an admin tool. So I don't know. It just sucks.
GC. This is our GC tool.
GC creation God. What if we call it God tool? We should call it that
Yeah,
later on. Yeah, God
this is a
tool.
God tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a God
because
tool.
users won't ever get access to this one. They're gonna get their
No.
like Animal Crossing based one. This is something else. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. So this is God tool. That's what we should have called it.
we that's easy. Don't worry, we got it. It's easy to rename.
You're gonna rename it. You're
Yeah,
gonna rename
and
it
this is
to
never
God
getting,
tool.
and this will probably never get deployed until there's a champagne problem because we have people that need to use it. But for now, I think it's better this way anyway.
Okay. Yeah, let's definitely rename it. I love having little Easter eggs and nuggets like that. So
Sure,
this is God.
this is God tool. Or
I
do we
forgot
call
what I
it
was
God?
gonna.
Or do we call it God mode?
God mode is if we're walking around.
Oh, okay. But once it's real time, which it will be, because I want that.
If
Is that a
if it
God mode?
does,
Is that God
yep,
mode then?
use
Yeah.
it in real time, then yes,
How
this
about we call
would
it
be
God
God
mode
mode.
tool?
Yeah. Also, why does it keep doing this stupid known maps thing? We should remove this. There is no such thing as 1523 junction.
And it looks like it just removed it.
Oh, because it knew that I was highlighting over it.
Yeah, he was like, shit, he's mad.
My whisper doesn't work, and it
Yeah.
just knew my intentions.
Yeah, because Apple's always, or because Microsoft is going to be listening in.
That's true. They probably Yeah, they have OpenAI now working for the government.
That's
So,
right, because OpenAI
what
does
was your
not give a
OpenAI
fuck about
news?
your. Oh, like Anthropic's like, we won't do that. OpenAI's like, we don't give a fuck. We'll totally do
That's right.
it.
What was your OpenAI news, by the way? You
It
said
was the
OpenAI was
fact
in it.
that their head of robotics quit because of the news that they weren't willing to sell. They were willing to sell our data. Yeah,
So it's all the same thing,
pretty much
basically.
the same little news. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Anthropic said no. OpenAI said we don't give a fuck, and then people are revolting because of that.
yeah. They lost their head of robotics now. Yeah,
I have no doubt he'll be able to find a job somewhere.
yeah. I think so
Like
too. Hmm.
like at Anthropic. Anyone who I thought OpenAI backtracked it. So they went forward. I thought they like signed the. Huh.
I'm not
Maybe I'll have to
100% sure.
reread
I
that.
just know that I just know that it had hit the AI sphere that the head of robotics had quit because they weren't happy with the direction of the company or something or other.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which also sucks
It is
when
a
good people quit because then you're like, cool, now they're gonna just run rampant without a
right.
voice in there.
That's exactly right. You need the people to stand up.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
need the dissenters in there to be the rabble rousers
yeah.
rather
Especially
than
ones
everyone
that are
being a
powerful enough to
sycophant.
not be scared of getting fired. Those are the most powerful ones, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. So yeah, what do you make of all that? Pretty scary shit, honestly.
Honestly, I think I could. I think there's nothing about me that can't be bought anymore. And I don't mean me. I mean that you can find out my social. You can find out like everything about me. So
Yeah.
I think that like Equifax has leaked my shit so many times over at this point that
Yeah.
I have no idea what's. I think it's all fucked up now. It's only on me to not give up more data personally on my own. So that's the way I feel about it.
So let's see here. Oh, we didn't want that. That's fine, whatever.
Okay, let's have it edit. We'll go through it and then give
It
it some
doesn't
more
matter.
instructions.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
It might have misunderstood me.
It can be a separate tab too. It's fine.
Oh, I
Whatever.
wanted it to be a
Separate.
separate tab because I thought that would make more sense for it to be its own section.
Oh, I meant a separate tab, but you wanted it on the left on
That's
the.
what I thought. But let me know
Cool.
if you hate that. It can be in a
It's
tab
fine.
in there. I if it's more that's easy to move around. We're still so early into this, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was thinking like all the NPC editor stuff would be in an NPC editor route. So then it would be multi-tabbed based off the functionality that you need. But NPC placement works just as fine.
I'm actually cool with that too. In my mind, when I wrote that out, I was thinking of tables being sort of like their own little thing,
Sure.
but I could see it the other way around. That's actually more like streamlined for sure. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What? This.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna do a hard refresh just in case.
Yep. Another thing for another day at this point. But yeah,
It can't get it.
it
It
can't
can't
get
get
it.
it.
It can't get it.
It doesn't get it.
Maybe a planning mode sesh for it. Cool.
All right. Yeah, I think that would be better. But let's do a beetle again.
Mm-hmm.
Insect. Oh, insect fighter level 1, 10. Health. We don't want it. We don't want our beetles too buff, do we?
Depends on what
Oh,
they
yeah.
drop, right?
Golly, I hate it. This if you like are over here and you press delete, it won't let you.
Oh, won't you can't backspace.
So like you'll see, like if you're in the UI, you actually have to go over here in order to delete something. Oh, well, whatever. Another problem for another day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's get through it and then let's get to a
Yep.
MVP.
Yep. Yep. Uh, no, I don't want body 2. Oh, why is it doing that?
Okay, we'll have to come back to this.
Yeah, we'll add this
Yeah,
later.
but I see it too. Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Dialogue, we'll add dialogue text. Hi.
Yeah, I like that.
Get loot table. Oh boy. Does it still remember? Nope. Because I did your thing.
Yeah.
And this isn't important, but I just want to make sure that it adds it anyway. What we're doing, spider
Beetle.
leg,
Beetle. Oh, we were using a spider link? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
because I don't. I thought I had a beetle eye and beetle legs in
Yeah.
here, but I
And
don't.
did you click copy row? Yeah, we need a copy row. Cool.
Ah, one spider leg. Save.
Mm-hmm. Saving's not working. Can you open the inspector and then click network?
Sure.
Yep.
I was just gonna check the database, but yeah.
Yeah, let's just see. Well, I actually don't worry about the database. I'm worried about it not doing jack shit. Oh
Oh,
no! Did you hit refresh?
I didn't. I didn't touch it.
What the
I
fuck?
was literally going back here to press
Then
save.
you know what it was? Was it just taking that long to get it done?
That's it's here.
Okay, we'll come around. We'll do some QA on our own, and we'll have to figure this all out. Yeah.
Yep.
Now we can do NPC placements.
Beetle. Wonder what load existing spawns means. Junction.
Tune out for 20 seconds. I'm making notes for the next prompt.
67 XY. Oh, respawn time. That's what the 5 was. I see.
Is that a good one? That's useful.
Yep,
Okay,
very much
cool,
so.
cool. Well, I'm glad I told it to add labels because we would have no idea what what it was. Yeah,
No idea.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna save this. Save successfully. Zone spawns. Set this. No. I don't know what that one is there. So 04. Oh, so this is spiders. Yeah. So nothing got saved here.
Can you refresh the front end then? I want to see if it populates. That's weird. Yeah, I go to NPCs.
Where do you want me to?
Click NPCs and refresh. This would be weird if I still see a beetle. Okay, so can you double check the back end then? Otherwise, we might have another issue.
The backend?
I'm sorry, the database. I'm sorry, yeah, the database.
Okay.
And we can confirm that we for sure don't have a beetle that you just dropped in on characters.
Oh, so it does. I mean, there's a beetle in here.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay.
The characters have the beetle, but what it didn't have the. So it's right here.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Got it. Okay.
But the actual zone spawns, like that didn't save.
The zone, and that was set on the. Can you go back to the character creation tool? It was NPC placement, and you assigned it, and it didn't save, right?
Correct.
So can you select an NPC? I just want to see how it looks.
Yep. So that right there. I chose Junction.
And then you click save at the bottom. Yeah.
Well, I put in the coordinates. 67.3, respawn time of 1. And then I click save.
Okay, stay right there 1 second.
I think what's happening. I think I know what's happening. It's not saving it to the database, it's saving it to the JSON config file.
Which JSON config file are you thinking about?
Spawns, the spawns.json that we used to have.
Oh, I see. Can you double check? Let's see.
Well, it's not there anymore. We got rid of all of them.
So then, what is he doing? What is he?
It's probably not saving at all. So there used to be a spawns.json in this folder structure, and we got rid of all of them.
All right, let me take this last note. Can you go
I
back
don't
to
think
the...
it knows about zone spawns table. We need to tell it about this row because we
Okay.
didn't tell it anything about zone spawns.
Okay. Can you go back to NPC placement screen?
Yeah. The map needs to come from the database.
Yeah, one sec. Sorry, I need a red note
Type
this
your
real
thing.
quick. Yeah, sorry, I'm on one thing at a time.
Type it up.
Or you can type yours down too. We just maybe need to both be typing for all these notes. It's like...
Man, I miss Whisper.
Would you say it's accurate that right now we're only able to add one NPC to a group? Like I should be able to add a spooter to this group, but it doesn't have an option for that, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
There should be an option to add another group here.
I really botched this typing on the second one. I just posted on Discord, and then you said something about the map not working.
Yeah, I was typing it up.
Okay, when I click save.
So, you didn't put anything about the zone spawns table, right?
Nothing about that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the part I would need your help on. And with the
Yep,
map.
that's what I'm doing right now.
Cool.
Yep. Let me copy that row from zone spawns.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Computer's blown up. So that's what I was going to add.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got the body armor stuff. And you got the groups, correct? Yes, and you got that stupid item route. It's going to be our bane of existence forever.
Good. Let's fuck this guy up.
Seriously. I love your verbiage there. You seriously need just to make it work. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Oh, come on, computer. That poor little computer can't handle all this. Got a database going. It's got AOD going. It's got...
It's not even running a database anymore. We've already moved off of local DBs. So
I know. Exactly.
Come on, you can run a basic web app computer.
It's churning. It's just struggling. So to wrap that up about Anthropic and OpenAI and Ezra Klein. So he had a guest person on his blog, and this guy worked in the Trump admin as like an AI advisor for when they brought Anthropic in and evaluated it.
Okay.
This guy was super bright.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a partisan by any means. So he was just kind of laying it out very thoughtfully. Like, That's the kind of the thing that we forget, I think, sometimes in this administration. There are a bunch of low-level workers that have been there that are just normal people. It's just the top that gets all the bad press. But
Mm-hmm.
the government's huge. They
Yeah.
whatever, like 30,000 people in the government.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, point being, this guy was bright. He was not partisan, as best as I could tell, anyway. And he was just talking about the definition of surveillance. And to your point earlier about like all your data is out there, and so like obviously credit bureaus and whatnot, they have it. But even things like if you're driving around the city and there's a camera and it's surveilling,
Yep.
surveillance is technically that act of looking at you, but just collecting data from the videos is not surveillance. And so that's where OpenAI and Anthropic come from, or where this whole issue comes from, is right now the only limiting factor on analyzing data or analyzing video, that amount of data, is sheer amount of manpower to go in and do that editing. But if you have AI that can go in 24 hours a day and go in and read all of those videos, do facial recognition, do anything else, suddenly you're no longer blocked by a lack of, resources or a lack of people, because AI can do all of that for you in a blink of an eye. And so that's where everything is really getting, the shit's hitting the fan, is Anthropic basically has the ability to do all of this, it's not surveillance, data analysis. Whereas before the government never could.
I was
So,
working on surveillance tech, so I have a lot of things that I want to say, but I signed an NDA. But if we're offline, yeah, I'll definitely
yeah,
share some shit.
yeah. Give me a sentiment.
uh, there's pretty much it's pretty much headed where most of us would perceive that it's heading, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But
Big brother.
what I will note is there's a lack of progress in certain areas, such as being able to decipher sounds and certain stuff like that in a video, because like there was companies that were trying to like decipher if a gunshot happened, so that then you could like triage an emergency knowing that there's a gunshot. But that was like pretty loosey. It was like pretty like unable to get there all the way. And then so there's like little things still that is stopping us from entering the worst possible scenario that everyone can imagine. But it
Yeah.
doesn't mean we won't get there, right? So,
I'll be dead by then, so it'll be all good.
dude, it might be like next year.
That's true. We're
It might be
advancing,
like
you're
next
right.
year.
Exactly. 2
Yeah,
weeks from now.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So it's trying its best on the damn body armor, but I don't.
I'm not. Yeah, it's been struggling today with some of this
Yeah.
stuff.
Multiple groups. I hope that it gets something in here. NPC placement save. What?
It didn't make an update to the back end, though, did it?
It's just, I guess the body before used to be NPC spawns versus NPCs. I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't know what this means.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Okay. Does it matter what the Z order is on the
I don't think
sidebar?
any of that matters. I think it's.
Why? Why does it care what the Z order is on the items route?
I have no idea anymore. We need to just look at it. I don't think reading it does any good. Let's just go back and check it out. Yeah, this is so stupid.
Okay.
Let's see what it looks
Come on,
like.
AI. Oh my goodness. All right, we're doing the bet. Does
All right.
items navigation work?
I'm gonna say items navigation does not work.
I am with you.
Let's
So
try it.
we don't
Let's
even have
test
the
that one
counter.
first. Let's test that one first.
No.
All right. Fair. All right. Now let's
No.
try the. Let's at least try the NPC placement. It looks even worse. Add spawn. Can you click
It
spawns?
doesn't even allow you.
Yeah.
No, like there used to be a group here, or like you could choose the NPC.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, I don't know. What do you think?
I think this is a good place to commit.
Mm-hmm. And then we're just gonna have to keep bug bashing on our own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. At least it got one thing done today. That's for sure.
So I think this was for trees and nodes and herbs and things that you could gather. That's what this spawns was supposed to be.
That table of two trees right now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then character tools is the god mode. Oh, but it's not selecting any characters.
I think it lost a complete fetch to the back end. I don't think it's fetching anything. Oh, well, it has NPCs.
Yep.
Well, it did a good job on NPCs today, at least. Yeah.
All right. Well, it is what it is.
If you don't mind trying to handle the rest of NPCs, I can work on fucking items and making sure all the other tabs actually appear, and then we can chop up the editing of each one from there. But right now, I want it to at least show all the things. Okay.
Do you want me to merge this? What do you want me to
merge
do?
it. Let's merge it as is. Or should it go one thing? Yeah, merge it as is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do a PR for sure though on it. Yeah.
So let's commit and push, and then I'll create a PR. And I need to figure out why my whisper's not working.
Yeah. Tough day at the office today. It was kind of productive, but it was kind of tough too. Dang. But this tool will make our lives easier for sure.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
When this is working, it'll be really nice.
Mm-hmm. You got any plugs today? You had
outro, yes.
Yeah.
Outro. Yeah, I do have an outro.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked. So the reason I was up late last night is I started watching a show on Netflix called Spartacus. Have you ever heard of it?
Flesh and Blood from Back on Stars, or the other one?
Yes, from Back on Stars. Exactly. I don't think it's called Flesh and Blood. I think it's like Sand and something, maybe.
Blood and Sand. Yeah, my bad.
Blood and Sand.
Flesh and Blood is that game, right? Sorry.
That's right. That's the card game. That's right.
I have seen all of this, and I watched it when it first came out. Mm-hmm.
Did you really?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Do you want to know what? No, so I think it's basically the best trash television ever. It's like not good, but I love it so deeply. And it's basically have you seen the Gladiator, the Ron Howard? Yeah. It's basically the Gladiator broken up. Like it's the exact same story and everything.
Yeah, it's Gladiator, but in series form.
Yeah.
But what really is just like anyone who's watched Game of Thrones knows, like there is violence and sex and nudity, etc. But this
take it another level. Another level.
Game of Thrones, you're like Mary Poppins compared to Spartacus.
And they only got like the hottest Australian actor models for like both dudes and chicks. It's like only the hottest people ever.
I know.
Yeah.
Perfect specimens of humanity. It's ridiculous watching this show.
There is way more blood and way more sex than any other show. It's crazy. I love the show, by the way, but it's like not that good. Good. Season 1 is actually amazing in my opinion. I actually think season 1 is amazing. Season 2 and 3, I was kind of like, I don't think it's very good anymore.
There's 4 seasons.
Oh, the Gannicus prequel is awesome too. I like that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on episode 9 of season 1.
And season 1 is amazing. Actually, sorry, when I called it bad, it's because it only goes downhill from here.
It's funny because these last couple of episodes, it's all about the gladiatorial ring, and there hasn't been a fight since they kicked. Well, I probably shouldn't say anything. Well, I'll say it, whatever. Since they kicked Theocles' ass, they haven't had an actual arena battle anywhere. So,
are you ready for me to break your heart? By the way, The
Sure.
main actor that plays Spartacus, he dies. He's dead.
What?
In real life, he dies. And starting in season 2, I think they have a different guy play him, and we all have to
that's lame.
and we all have to just pretend like we don't notice it.
Yeah, you have to pretend like in The Witcher.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so that's my outro. If you have already watched it, but anyone who watches this in the future, if you're looking for gratuitous nudity, sex, violence, gore, language, go watch Spartacus. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, season 1 is actually really good. I actually really liked it. Not even just for all the gore and the sex and what. It's actually just like a good, like, there's all this backstabbing. Awesome.
Political intrigue. Exactly. Yep. So what do you got? You got an outro?
I got? Man, I don't have anything good. Nothing's been like exciting me. All I'm gonna say is I can't plug anything just yet. Let me think. I just started playing a bunch of new games, and I don't want to give them any plugs until I feel like they're actually really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing super cool. I guess I'm gonna plug the Kings for continuing the tank. Good job, Kings. Keep tanking.
I don't think I've watched a single basketball game this season.
It's been kind of weird this year. I've been watching highlights more this year, but it hasn't been that compelling. I am excited for playoffs.
Why is that?
Just because this is going to be an interesting year. We all have to beat OKC, right? Like it's like all of us against OKC. So I'm happy with anyone winning but them. Otherwise, shout out to Michael Pittman, I guess, for going to the Steelers.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So yes, free agency. I have not even looked at ESPN, and people were giving me just like, "Hey, did you hear about this?" And like Mike Evans went to the 49ers. I heard.
Yeah.
I have not looked at anything today. Malik Willis went to the Dolphins, and so the Dolphins got rid of Tua, who went to.
Tua got cut. Yeah.
But what the hell's going on in Atlanta then? Because what happens to Penix and what happens to Kirk Cousins?
Sorry.
Kirk Cousins is a third stringer?
Wait, sorry. Who did Atlanta get?
They got Tua.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
But I don't think Kirk Cousins would be the third stringer there, right?
Yeah, he would.
I think Tua's probably even worse than Kirk Cousins at this point, isn't he? I don't even know.
I have no idea. He was a starter for Miami last year.
But that doesn't mean anything when he was all concussed to shit, dude. He was.
Well,
not
I
doing
know.
well
That's
anymore.
my point. So, like, he's going to start the season, and then game 2 he gets concussed and he's out. So then they bring in Penix, and Penix then tears his ACL again in game 8,
Right.
and now they're back to Cousins again for the last half of the season.
You can't get away from Kirk Cousins. If you sign him, you're playing him. You know what I mean? Like,
$150 million third stringer.
wait,
hell?
they're not paying Tua that much, right? They picked him up off of waivers, didn't they?
Kirk Cousins is a $180 million third stringer.
Are you serious? I didn't know he was
Yes,
getting
he
paid
signed
that
a
much.
massive contract.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think they have to play him because they paid him so much, right?
No, that's why Penix got the start last year, is because.
But didn't he get
Kirk
hurt
Cousins is
immediately?
correct.
I'm sorry.
It's like game 8, I think.
Oh, okay. That's how
that's
I imagined it. Okay, got it. So maybe they're
Yeah.
gonna give him run again. But I don't know. Kirk will probably be second string. I don't think Tua. I think Tua's career's done.
Then why wouldn't the world would Atlanta even bring him? They're not going to carry a third string Tua. They're bringing him in to compete to be the starter, I would imagine.
To compete, yeah, but I don't. I think he's probably cooked, right? That's my idea. You do
I
need
don't
3 of them.
Like I said, I haven't looked at the free agent tracker at all today. I've been so busy. So yeah, I didn't know that Michael Pittman went to the Steelers. You said the Steelers?
Yeah, they gave him I think 20 a year extension or 60 for
Wow.
3. I think is what he got. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that mean A-Rod is coming back? Is their quarterback?
Oh yeah, they have to because they're rebuilding the 2012 Green Bay Packers, probably, right? They got Mike
That's
McCarthy.
right.
They have to rebuild
Yeah.
the team.
That's
You
right.
got to get all pieces. You got to get all the pieces. Where's Randall Cobb and Clay
know.
Matthews?
Matthews. That's right.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I better go look at ESPN and see the
All right.
free agency tracker.
Good coding. We'll get after this tool, and that'll unlock some other stuff. Cool, man.